What's up, guys? This is Rampage here, and today I'm actually bringing you a Pokemon Showdown battle. This is a UU battle, and I'm using that same UU team that I used in my last Pokemon Showdown battle. And my opponent, Hagwar, or whatever, his team, when I look at his team, I'm not really saying anything that's too threatening, because most of my guys can take care of his guys. Like, the Roserade, Azelf, and Chandelier should be handled pretty well by Snorlax, and the Cobalion, is pretty much walled by Quillfish. And the Crobat, I guess that's the most threatening thing if it's a bandit set. So we'll just have to see from there. But without further ado, let's get started with the battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Mienshao, and my opponent, he's going to lead off with a Crobat. I'm Scarfed, so I can just stay in and go for the U-turn because I'm pretty sure that he won't be Scarfed. And I can just U-turn out into my Quillfish, getting an Intimidate off on this thing, and hopefully he'll go for, like, I don't know, Brave Bird, and I can see like what type of Crobat he is. But he's just going to go for U-turn, and he's going to U-turn out into his Azelf. I can't stay in because I don't want to take a hit from this thing and die, so I'm going to switch out into my Snorlax, who can take the Psychic, but unfortunately he gets a special defense drop. But it's not all that bad because now I see that he's Life Orb, and he's going to switch out into his Cobalion now. I know I can take another Psychic, so I'm just going to stay and go for the Body Slam and try to score a Paralysis. But like I said, he went out into his Cobalion, and now he's going to pull a double switch into a Swampert, maybe predicting my Golurk to come in to be immune to the close combat. But I'm actually going to go on the Quillfish, and I'm going to taunt this Swampert because I don't want to set enough Stealth Rocks on me. But he's going to go for Earthquake, and that Earthquake is actually doing a lot of damage, so that's not too good. But I'm just going to set up a Spike right here, one layer of Spikes, because hazards will be good for me, but these Earthquakes are just taking their toll on me, withering me down. It's not good. Even after I go for a Pain Split, I'm still going to die to another one. So I can't stay in. I'm going to have to switch out into my Golurk because I know Golurk can take the Earthquake, and I was hoping he might go for Stealth Rocks right here, giving my Golurk a safe switch. But he doesn't go for Stealth Rocks, he goes for Earthquake, and it actually doesn't do too much to my Golurk, so that's nice. And I'm just going to go for my own rocks as he goes for his. And I'm going to switch out now because I don't want to take an Ice or Water type move, so I'm going to just switch out into my Shaman, knowing that if he does have the Ice Beam, I can take it, and if he has the Scald, then I resist that. And it turns out he has the Scald, so now I believe I'm just going to go for a Hidden Power Fire, predicting his Roserade switch because it was kind of obvious. And I do score the Roserade switch with the Hidden Power Fire, and it's only going to do about 30-ish, 32%, so I'm pretty sure that this Roserade is especially defensive, and he might even be a spike stacking set, I'm not sure. But he's actually going to go for Sludge Bomb to try and take my Shaman out. I am able to take it because I am pretty bulky, and that's a dead Roserade. So that's nice. I guess bulky Shaman worked out pretty well right there. But he's going to go out into his Crobat. I know I can't take a U-turn, so I'm just going to switch out into my Golurk. I'll find another chance to bring my Shaman in and go for a Synthesis to get some HP back. But he's going to U-turn. He's going to U-turn out into his Swampert. And I believe I'm just going to try and fodder off my Golurk here maybe. So I'm just going to go for some Earthquakes. I don't know why I stayed in. But he's actually going to roar me out into my Snorlax, which is fine by me as well because this Swampert really shouldn't be able to damage my Snorlax too much. He is going to go for Scald, and he is going to get the burn on me, which is kind of unfortunate, but I do have Rest, so I'm not too worried about the burn, as I'm going to go for the Body Slam, and I'm going to score the Para on him, so that's not too bad, I guess. Hex evened out right there, I guess. I don't know why I keep saying I guess, I don't know. Anyway, he's just going to go for Earthquake. It's not going to do too much to me, and I believe I'm just going to go for a Sleep Talk right here as he switches out into his Cobalion. And I believe after the Sleep Talk, I get the Body Slam, so that's nice. And I do score the Para on this as well. So I'm pretty much crippling his team with Paralysis and Body Slam and Snorlax and whatnot. But I don't want to take a close combat, so I'm going to switch out into my Quillfish because I know Quillfish can take one, and since he's paralyzed, I know I outspeed and I can just set up some more spikes. Turns out he's just going to go for the Iron Head, I guess still predicting my Golurk switch, which is fine by me because I can just set up some spikes as he goes out into his Azelf, and Quillfish is pretty much dead right here. Just going to leave it in as Death Fodder to his Azelf Psychic, so I can get a safe switch into my Mienshao and just go for a Scarf U-turn, hopefully taking this Azelf out. But he's going to switch out into his Swampert, which is fine by me because it's going to take a lot of damage from the hazards, and then it's going to take the U-turn damage as well, and I can just U-turn out into my Shaman, and this is a perfect time to go for a Synthesis to get some HP back. So I'm going to go for said synthesis, as I believe he's just going to Earthquake. Oh, I thought he scalded. I don't know why. But he's going to Earthquake, and it's not going to do much to me at all, and I can just go for the Seed Flare. In fact, I don't know why he scalded. He was in Torrent range, so oh well, to each his own. But I am able to take him out with a Seed Flare, and now he's going to bring out his Chandelure. And the way he brought it in kind of suspects Scarf, or maybe he thinks he'll just outspeed me. I don't know. Because he might think that I'm actually a bulky Shaman because how I was able to take the Sludge Bomb from Roserade. I don't know, but I'm going to switch into my Snorlax. It is my Chandelure check. And now he's going to switch out into his Cobalion. And I'm going to Sleep Talk a Whirlwind right here, which is nice because he just took all the hazards damage and he's going to be forced to take more upon his next switch in. But now he's going to go out, not go out, I'm going to Whirlwind him out into his Crobat, and he's just going to go for a Brave Bird. That's going to do a hell of a lot of damage to me. Still never figured out what that type of Crobat is. Maybe it's Bandit because all we've seen is U-Turn and Brave Bird. So maybe that's that, but whatever. I Whirlwinded him back out into his Cobalion, and I'm actually meant to go for the Rest again, but you know how Showdown is with that cancel button. It never really works, so that's why I slept talked again when I woke up. I don't know why I'm just talking slow now. But anyway, I'm going to go out into my Azelf, take out his Cobalion with a Psychic, and now he's going to go out into a Chandelure. I kind of thought that he was bluffing the Scarf, but in fact he wasn't, and that was kind of dumb of me. He really had no other reason to bring in his Chandelure if it wasn't Scarf. So yeah, that was real dumb on me. I don't know why I let my Azelf die, but I did. I really didn't have any other switch in either. But that's besides the point now. I'm going to take out his Chandelure with an Aerial Ace, and now he's going to bring out his Azelf. I'm going to go out into my Golurk, his Death Fodder, because all I had to do is just let this thing kill my Golurk and let him get some Life Orb recoil, go out into my Mienshao, go for a U-turn, and that'll pretty much finish the game off because once his Crobat comes back in, it's going to die to Hazard. So I'm going to go back out into my Mienshao, go for a U-turn, finish off the Azelf, and now his last guy is this Crobat, which will die to Hazard. So that's pretty much going to be the game. So yeah, that was a pretty good game, pretty fun game. I did kind of make some stupid plays, but it's whatever. It all turned out to be good in the end. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please push that like button. Also leave a comment. Do enjoy reading your comments. And this is Rampage here signing out. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace out.